Hello, everybody. It's been a hot minute since I've done a one-take review. Uh, Things that are new with me. I'm missing a finger, but that's besides the point. Today we're going to be looking at the gotchard driver and his little card holder, which has a name that I do not remember and do not care to look up. Gotchard is about collecting these little cards, which are chemis. So they have a little creature and they go, phew, and they trap it in the card. Or I guess saving in the card depending on the episode. Going over the cards here real quick. We have the main character, Hopper 1. We have Steamliner, who is the other one that Hopper 1 pairs with. They all have a pair, and you can usually tell by the little symbol down here if my camera would focus. It won't. Okay. We have Oda Ripper, who is a dancer in the job category. Doki Majin, who is a magician in the job category. And Deep Marina, who is a submarine in the vehicle category. There's 10 categories and 10 cards in each category, going from 1 to 10. Right now it starts you off. The base driver itself starts you off with 5 cards. The holder ends up presenting another 4 with the Bug 9 chemi of Camantis. The 8 job chemi of Apare Bushido. The 2 plant chemi of Burning Narrow, and the 4 job category of Pilots, who is a pirate. Yeah, that's about all I had to say there. Let's get straight into the card holder here. It's a nice little unit. It has a orange button on the side that I'll get to in a second. On the front, excuse me, good heavens. On the front, they have the down arrow pattern, which the back of the cards is half a face. If there is no chemi inside, it is just these arrows down the center that are the same here. That being said, we push that orange button and it opens up like so, and you have room to put in 5 cards of each of these slots, so that just slides right in, and you push down, it slides right out. Now I've noticed that when putting a bunch of cards in, not at once but just in general, now I will say these come with, there's a bunch of different rarities of cards. All of the DX things come with super rares. I keep them in a binder to be safe. I use commons from card packs and whatnot. That way I don't have to deal with ruining the nicer cards. You can just pull it out as such. And what I've noticed is sometimes when you pull one out, it'll tend to pull the one behind it as well. It's interesting, but it's got its problems. It comes with this orange band that you can thread through the back here and wear as a brace. However, I don't do that because I got big, meaty arms. So what I use instead is this little stretchy Velcro piece. This isn't a review for this because I don't know what this came from, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. I slide it through. Then I forget I don't have a finger anymore. I Velcro it down, and now you have the nice little stretchy band. And Gotchard in the show wears it over his left hand as I just break the stretchy bit. So I'm going to put it on like you would assume I would put it on. Like so. And there you go. All nice and on the arm. He just goes, ba-doop. He flips what he needs, and he does what he does. And removing that just like that. And now that we've taken care of that, this whole assembly can go off to the side because we won't be talking about it anymore. I might bring it up. I don't know yet. So, starting off with the belt itself, we're going to put it to the side. We're going to talk about the bands. They're in obnoxious neon orange, so great for seeing in the dark. All nice and good. Little grasper pins in there that put these clear pegs and put them away so they can actually attach into the belt. You have a male end and a female end here, which can snap together. But before I do that, I will show you the belt ender. This is to clip down your excess, which, yeah, it's cool. It is, I believe, the first time it has been used. It was molded specifically for Gotchard. The Kamen Rider series has a tendency to remold their stuff. and use it in other items. This one has not. It is new to gotchard from what I understand. And it has a nice little arrow pattern. Gotchard has a large arrow, not aesthetic, but look. Everything has arrows on it. To the point of where, going back to the chemis have arrows. Hopper 1's is right here on his forehead. Steamliners is taking a look in here. His little nose. Odo Rippers is... Where is Odo Rippers? Oh! On her fans. Doki Machine is right here in the card. And Deep Mariner is a little half arrow here, right on the bow going down. So they all have arrows, and I think that's just a design aesthetic. And since I'm already going through, we have Camantis's, whose arrow is his little nose. Apari Busho, who is his crest horn. Burning Narrow, who is right in the center of his eyes. And Pilots, which is the tip of his hook. Now I will put these off to the side before I start talking about them again. You have the female end of the belt, which has that same little function here of the push-in tabs. And these can just set together like so. And I didn't fully hook this up. Guys, I'm fooling today. Tell me how much of a fool I am in the comments, guys. Then we can put that and snap it together. Slide that over and just kind of holds our excess. I'll actually put this on its biggest setting for the ominous black tube I have over on the left there. Like that. Now let's get into the belt itself. It's this big blocky rectangle with hints of orange all around it in clear plastic. One of the main things it can do is you can pull out the two sides here, like that. It has the same arrow patterns here when it's pulled out, and arrows on the inside as well in yellow, as well as little arrow eyes and a little mouthpiece. Up top, you can see the speaker and the attachment port for things that have been revealed already. I do own the Gotchard Igniter. I own the Excalibur. I own none of the other attachments. On the back side, you can see that's kind of molded to fit a waist. You have your battery compartment here. It takes batteries, AAAs. I believe 4. Be careful as to not leave this thing on, or it will drain the battery. I have already had to replace the batteries in this because I was a big dum-dum. The on-off switch is right here, without further ado. Now I'm going to turn it around so you can actually see what it does. The entire thing lights up nicely. And since we're getting to this stage, I am going to attach the belt. Pushing in those pieces and dropping it in and letting them expand. Both sides. Now we have the belt here, and it is very much for a child's waist. Now I'm going to bring over my black cylinder. We are going to drop it down, like so. And I am going to reposition the camera so that you can see it a bit better. Make sure it's straight and whatnot. There we go. And if I pull it out, it'll make a noise. Same noise as pushing it in. Now, the nifty thing about how this works is you take 2 cards, which are matches based on the bottom, that add up to 10. So, Hopper 1's is the Vehicle 9 Chemi, which is Steamliner. Odo Reppers is the 9 Bug Chemi, which also comes in this set. These ones do not have their pairs. I'll just make a big video where I show them all off, guys. That's what I'll do. But to get started, we will start off with Steam Hopper's form. The Steam Hopper form, I should phrase. Which is Hopper 1 Steamliner, his base form. So what you want to do is you want to drop it down, and if you hold it a little bit inwards, it might not read. you get a noise like that. You want to hold it to the side and drop it down. Once you have that all set in place, you can take the two sides and pull them out. And there you have your henshin, and the lights go on for a hot minute. However, if you notice, the two halves of the card form a full face, and the little arrows there form the eyes, and the little face mask forms the face mask. It is a very nifty thing. The finisher, you push back and pull out. Just something nice and quick, and it will do the colors. It has the form B in the show as little colors flashing here. So his main color is a aquamarine blue or a turquoise. And to get the cards out, you push them in, and then you push them in again, and that'll force the cards up, just like that. If you transform with one card, you get that noise. If you transform with a mismatch, so we'll do the two insect chemis I've pulled out. Let me adjust the camera for you guys. You get that same noise. Getting into the Camantis form, however, with Oda Ripper and Camantis, which I believe is Odamantis? It'll say it. Plop it in. You get the Odamantis jingle. I'm not letting the lights finish this time. For the finisher, you get the exact same sounds, but a different light show this time. Which hit me, I didn't do the mix mash. So resetting it, putting, I believe this is a steam liner. Henshin, finisher. It'll just do a senseless fever in the blue colors. Pulling these two cards out, I figure while I'm here, I might as well let you guys hear what the other cards make. Or not. So there is Dokimajin and Deep Mariner. Next up will be Apare Busho and burning narrow. I'm probably saying that wrong. A peri bushido. I'm not. Burning narrow. And last but not least, pilots. And there we go. Now, something people never show, and I will not be because I do not have dead batteries on hand, is the low battery form for these belts. They do have some where the internal batteries themselves are just low, and it'll give you mostly red flashings. The Desire driver has it. The Revice driver has it. The Seiken Sword driver might have it. I've never experienced it. But it's always something special that I'd like to make note of. Yes, the belt will alarm you when the batteries are low. It does not happen often, but I know it does happen. Oh, I can see myself in the belt. Hi, belt. Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm wearing a Garfield shirt. Though, yeah, that's about it. And I will be posting a full sound video at some point, hopefully within the days, of all 100 Chemi cards that I keep in my Pokemon folder, of every single one. And I have a second folder filled with all of the cosmic or all of the planetary and fantasy creatures, as well as a blank, as well as as well as Machwheel, and all of the level 10 cards are in here at the back. I can do a full sound review on the Gotchaliber. I do not know where I put my Star Gotchard card. I might have just saw it and ignored it. I did. Here it is. The Star Gotchard card. X-Assemble. But no, I can do a full sound reviews on both of them, and the full sound review for the Gotcha Excalibur will most likely just be the review for the Gotcha Excalibur, everybody. So, if you want this, I would get it. I enjoy it. It's nice. It's bulky. The only problem is getting cards for it. The easiest way is just to buy the packs, which you spend way too much money if you just buy the cards independently. What I personally did is I bought a pack, I opened them all, and then I sucked it up with duplicates, and then I just ordered the ones that I needed that I wasn't able to finish, which is just like a couple cards in waves 1 and 2. In waves 3, you're going to be missing quite a bit. I would say at least 10 cards from what I remember. You'll have to buy level 10 cards just because they're harder to get. Usually you can only get 1 or 2 per set. I know in my first box I only got X-Wizard, but that's besides the point. We're getting off track. It's a good toy. It's nice. It's clanky. It's big. It's heavy. It's what you'd want. It's a rectangle. The additional toy options in what it provides is very large. At this moment in time, there is at least 5 attachments that can go onto this and change the sounds in it. Or I guess, don't change the sounds, but bring in new sounds from the new units. It's a very nifty device, and I will say, if you have the desire to pick it up, go for it wholeheartedly. And, yeah, that's about it. Have a good one, y'all. Like the video, or else.